the Beard Speaks podcast. All right, guys, what's going on? I know it's been a hot minute, man, but welcome back to another awesome episode of the Beard Speaks podcast. That's right, guys, I am back. I know it's been a hot second. Like I said, lots going on, man, but I got a killer show for you guys today. I've got Frederic from France on the show, lead singer of Deadly Vipers. What a killer band, man, and I'm just excited to have him on the show. But before we start, man, I want to shout out to everyone out there in Scottsdale, Arizona, Ashburn, Virginia, Knoxville, Tennessee, Park Ridge, Illinois, what's going on, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Tacoma, Washington, Los Angeles, California, what's up, Portage, Indiana, Austin, Texas, Burbank, Illinois, Federal Way, Washington, Topeka, Kansas, San Antonio, Texas, New York, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, what up, Wisconsin, Schaumburg, Illinois, what's going on, Round Lake, Illinois, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We got Reading. What's up, Reading? Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, Hotlanta? Wheaton, Illinois. Plainfield, Illinois. Waterloo, Iowa. Let's stop there. I got a story about Waterloo, Iowa. I know I talked about them a little bit on the last show, but I want to go back to Waterloo. But in a second, I'm going to shout out all these countries that are now chiming in and checking out the Beard Speaks podcast, and I'm digging it, man. So thank you, United Kingdom, China, France, Canada, Germany, India, Bulgaria, Mexico, Australia, Italy, Sweden, Nigeria, Jamaica, South Africa, Spain, Oman, Dominican Republic, Russian Federation, Indonesia, Japan, Guatemala, Netherlands, Ireland, Singapore, Finland, Brazil, Denmark, New Zealand, Argentina, Hungary, Poland, Greece, Costa Rica, Malta, Hong Kong, and United Arab, and also, obviously, United States. So thank you guys, man. Wow. Just every time I look at this list and the city list, I only shout out a couple, usually the top ones that are on my list because there's so many. I'd be here, do a whole episode shouting out different cities. There's just so many. Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. Who else we got here? South Beach, California. Fairview, Pennsylvania. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Racine, Wisconsin. Elgin, Illinois. Montreal, Quebec. Alexandria, Virginia. There's just so many. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Little story, little ditty about Waterloo, Iowa. So, back, it's been months now when I went back to Waterloo and stayed at that bed and breakfast, which I'm going to have the guys on from the bed and breakfast soon, just scheduling. We're going to get that episode going. But we're talking to someone that just came in, for the night and having breakfast and kind of talking about my podcast, and gave him a card, and he turned me on to Deadly Vipers. That's a band from France. So here I am in Waterloo, Iowa. That's the connection of Waterloo, Iowa and France. So I get turned on to this awesome stoner rock, I call it groove metal, band from France. And it took a hot second to kind of get things set up to be able to get the interview scheduled because, with the time difference and everything. But Frederic, the vocalist, lead singer, and one of the main songwriters of the band, joined me today, and we had a killer interview. And he said his English was not that great, but hey, man, he did a great job. Great guy. They got a lot of passion for music. I dig original music, and people out there who are trying to put their stamp on the world, man, and just putting out their creativity and doing music and whatever else, writing, whatever comes out of them, right? It's just so life is short, right? And being able to express yourself, and that's what this show's all about, man, is just getting the word out there and getting people to listen and dig it. So without further ado, here is my interview with Deadly Viper from France. right, guys. So today, the day I've been waiting for, I have Frederic from Deadly Vipers with me. What's up, Frederic?
Fine, good, great.
Awesome, man. I want to tell you a funny story, Frederic, because, my wife and I were on a small vacation in a small town here in America called Waterloo, Iowa, where nobody goes. It's kind of funny, right? And I met somebody there. We were staying at this really cool bed and breakfast, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, man, we know this band out in France, and check them out. Maybe they could be on your podcast," because we were talking about my show out there. And lo and behold, he turned me on to your music, and I've been blown away since and listening to you guys. And I'm excited that we finally got the opportunity to have you on the show.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? I know. So first off, I want to just shoot out there for everybody. You guys got an EP, and you guys got 2 albums, and your latest album is killer. It's called Low City Drone, and I've been listening to that one a lot. I really dig it. I dig the style of the music. So as everyone knows, my podcast is kind of loose, and I run it really cool like that. So I want to ask a couple of questions, to start, and then we could get into some cool stories and things like that. But the number one thing I want to know is, when did the band start? Who, was it, your idea? How did everything get started?
When the band started?
Yes.
It's since 2011.
Okay.
I think. But I wasn't in the band first.
Okay.
At the beginning. The band had another singer, but then after a few years, he quit the band, and then I took the band.
Very cool. Okay, so you were not there in the very beginning when they named the band, or is that's before your time, huh?
Sorry, I didn't catch this.
Oh, when they named the band Deadly Vipers, when they came up with the name, you were not in the band at the time.
Yeah, the name was it's because of the Tarantino's movie Kill Bill.
Okay, yeah. Very, very cool.
Because we love B movies and all the stuff around the movies, B movies. So we try to find some inspiration with it.
I like that. So something's totally different, outside the box. I like it. So as far as when you're writing music yourself, so when you're writing lyrics or you're writing, riffs and things like that, what's your influence? Like, what's your favorite? What do you listen to that influences how you write?
About lyrics, huh? About lyrics or music?
Well, let's start with lyrics first. Yeah.
Okay. Lyrics. The first album was already composed before I joined the band.
Okay.
So we wrote all the lyrics. Sometimes it's me. Yeah, it was me. Sometimes it was so it's collective lyrics.
Sure.
And then the first album where I wrote all the songs, it's Low City Drone.
Okay.
So Full Tronaut, the first album, the lyrics is about there is not really topic.
Okay.
We tried to take some word, some context to remind between the desert and space.
Got you.
conceptual. Uh, it's conceptual, but not like LCD, Low City Drone.
Sure.
Uh, Low City Drone is about the end of the world and the reconstruction, the
Rebirth of the world,
of
right?
humanity. Yes.
So it's
Yes,
more of a
absolutely.
concept. Yes.
Yes, yes. So I'm very proud to wrote all the songs of Lost Children because it's something very it was really matters for me, and we love all the movies like movies, for example, and we try to keep that kind of universe. For example, Thomas is the bassist, David the guitarist, and me are huge Fallout fan about
Okay.
gaming.
Cool. Yeah.
You see,
Yes.
and me it's more the movies about post-nuke movies or uh, something like this, Mad Max, or you see that kind of movie.
Sure.
And we try to write something. I try to write something around that kind of topic, and yeah, it was really cool to write. Really,
Yeah,
um,
that's awesome to me because I love concept records. Obviously, there's more depth. There's a story behind it. And I look at music as the way we express ourselves. And if and that's the one thing that gives you the inspiration and kind of bringing those two worlds together. That's very, very awesome.
thank you so much. Thank you. Um, well, I try to keep a kind of message because it's an album. I think the lyrics talk especially about humanity. It reminds me something in lately you released an episode about social media disease, and um, it's like, for example, when we're about to lose something or someone we care a lot, um, we realize uh, what really matters in life.
That's true.
So it's something I try to put in the lyrics for Lost Drum, especially in the song Lost Drum. Uh, that's all. I think that's all.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah, I think that when songs and music pull and they really mean something, it's more enjoy. I don't say it's more enjoyable, but there's all kinds. I don't look at music. I don't generalize because I like a lot of different types of music. I love like 80s metal. I like some more of the more modern metal. I like a lot of different types of music. I love blues. Being a guitar player, I like to play a lot of different types of music. So for me, I don't like to label anything. I listen to it if it speaks to me, right?
Yeah.
And if the music is, makes you move and it's good, to me, that's good. And I like to listen to it. So I don't like to label it. But I do love it when bands put together their artwork and their creation, and it's, inspired from, something different like you guys with Fallout and the movies and different things like that. You bring that life into your lyrics and everything like that. That's pretty cool. And like I said, I love the concept, the concept records, because obviously I love Queensryche, and like Operation Mindcrime. That's one of my favorite concept records, right? So I really dig that. I do. So like, what are some of your favorite bands that you listen to? What kind of gets you, in the mood for writing the music?
In the mood for writing music, you asked me a song, especially a song of another band, or in the album.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about like the music, other bands that you listen to that inspire you.
Yeah, yes, sure. Well, there is. It's a question a little complicated because, like you, I heard different type of music
Sure.
or rock and roll. So I'm a big listener of Kiss.
Okay, cool. Yep.
But it's out of the type of music I play. I'm but no, it's not my influence. Kiss. It's just I heard your podcast about this. But I don't know. Deep Purple first, Deep Purple, but the period, a special period,
Okay.
69 until 73.
Okay.
Deep Purple, the singer from Deep Purple, Ian Gillan. I don't know how we pronounce it. Ian Gillan or Gillian.
Oh, Ian Gillan. Yeah, Ian Gillan. Yeah.
Gillian. Okay. I think in this period he was the best singer in the world in rock and roll.
Nice.
And I was very influenced by him, by his style. And then it's a lot of band, 90s band from Seattle, Alice in Chains or Soundgarden.
Sure.
I learned rock and roll with this band.
Okay.
Then there is something particular I would like to say. It's that I don't listen often stoner rock, for example, because I don't want to get influenced by another singer of stoner band. It's a question of inspiration. I don't know if my way to sing or to write. I don't know if maybe it exists for sure. It already exists, but I try to keep it away.
Yeah. So this way, if you're listening to the same bands and the same style, then you start to sound like them, right?
Yes, because sometimes some people could say I'm influenced by John Garcia from Chaos. So a few years ago, I don't even know what was Chaos. So I didn't really understand why they compare my voice with the one of John Garcia. So I check it, and yes, the voice, the highest voice. You see, high vocals.
Right.
So I mean, if I all the time listening to Chaos, I think I will make some vocal idea.
The same.
Yes.
Yeah.
The same. So I would like to avoid that.
That's a good approach. Yeah, that's a good approach. I can see how that happens because, if I listen to the same, if I'm listening to one band for quite a while and then I sit down to write some music, I start to write riffs that kind of sound like that. And you don't want to do that, right? You want to be very different, and have your own style and create your own influence. And I know a lot of great musicians have always said that, be your own inspiration. I mean, it's cool to listen to others, but it's very solid to have your own influence on yourself, right? And just kind of pick up the guitar or the way you write. just
Yeah, sure.
right from your heart. That's the way I write music. It's all from my heart, and whatever's in I try to bring what's in my mind into my fingers and write the music, Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with it. I don't know if my own ideas are the best idea. I don't know if so. Certainly, probably someone uh, has the same idea, but I mm, I'd rather to think it's about me. It's my own idea
Right.
than to nick to someone. I think it would be such a shame. So I
Sure.
prefer. That's my way to work.
No, that's cool, man. And it's working for you. So that's a good thing. So let's talk a little bit about the the new album. So right now, Low City Drone, like I said, I've been listening to it almost kind of on repeat. I'm digging everything. I love the sound of the band, like that gritty, dirty, the bass.
Yeah.
I love the bass on your bass player is awesome. I just love the grooves, and just kind of, I call it like that dirty bass sound, and right now, like I was telling you before, Low City Drone, the song, the title track, has become one of my favorites. I mean, they're all good, but that's become like one of my favorite songs. But what I remember being in the studio and recording, and like producers yelling at me about writing songs that are too long. This is like a 9-minute song, and see, like for me, I don't care, right? I think the song takes on a life of its own, and if you feel it, you go, right? But I've always been told, like, yeah, write 2-3 minute songs. But what gave you guys the inspiration to say, hey, man, 9 minutes, who cares? Let's go.
First, the song was supposed to I don't have the word. I don't have the word. Sorry, but it's supposed to be 12 minutes.
Okay.
So we we cut a little because it was too long. With this album, we wanted to make something more progressive.
Yes. Okay.
For example, the album of Deep Purple in rock.
Yeah.
I think this album, it's maybe not all the songs, but there is something progressive, I think. And between Tool, for example, too, and we wanted to experience something more longer with long song.
Yeah.
Low City Drone, we think about this song for playing concert.
Right. Yeah. What it would be like live. Yeah.
Yes. We thought, it could be an amazing song for live. So we did it, and it works. So we are very proud of this song. It's the last song when we play concert. It's always the last song we finish with this song.
Okay, so that's your closer. No, it's cool, and I think that's something I think about too. Sometimes, like when you're writing something, how it's going to come across live. Because sometimes the way a song sounds on the album and then the feel that you get it when you're up on stage and live, it's a little bit different. But it's cool to have that, while you're writing it and kind of having that idea of how's this going to come out live. And yeah, again, like I said, that's pretty awesome to have a song like that with that long. I was just like, man, this thing, and the cool thing about, because it's such a good song, you're not tired of it. As a listener, it's not too. It doesn't sound like it's that long, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, but in live we try to. I don't know. We never tried before to make it more longer because we have another song to play. Sure, uh, but um, but before when the song was 12 minutes, it was cool too. It was
Sure,
cool, but
sure.
we thought maybe we push a little.
Yeah.
Mm, because there was something interesting in the longer version that uh, sometimes we have to we have some sacrifice to do,
Yeah.
so we have to get rid we had to get rid the this part.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
It's sad, right? Because when you're writing a song, I laugh. I tell people the song is almost like your child. It's like your children, right? And it's like you don't want to sacrifice,
That's it.
right?
Absolutely.
Because you have
It
such a
broke our
connection.
heart
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Uh, so so many riffs we have to get rid. It's sad. It's so
Yeah.
sad. But it's for the we it's for the good reasons.
Right. Right.
Well,
Yeah. Usually in the end, it's the best decision. But do you guys ever save, like if you say, hey, this is a really cool riff or this is a cool part of the song, maybe you save it for something else, and just kind of demo it and maybe keep it on the side for another song?
you mean if we have if we keep some riff to make it songs later?
Yeah. Maybe for a different
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
Yes. Uh, Actually, we are currently work on a third album,
Oh, cool.
and there is there's some new riff, some riff we did before, and we try to work on it because there's some riffs are very fast, very loud. We want to keep it.
Okay.
It's
Right.
impossible to forget that. So
Yeah.
yes, we try to give a new life to this riff
Right.
with a new way to work.
Very
For sure.
good. Yeah. No, it's yeah, because it's hard to get rid of. Sometimes you have riffs that kind of live on their own, and you want to use them again. So for something different. So that's pretty cool. So you guys are in the middle of writing all new music for the new album now, huh? What's the time frame you think you'll release this one?
Uh, when we released
The new album, yeah.
the new album, you think about the third or Lost Grown?
No, I was saying you guys are writing a new music now. What's the
Yes,
plan?
yes.
How long until you release the new album?
Okay, how long? Yes, good question. Good question,
Right?
because we don't
Yeah.
have the answer. We don't have the answer.
Yeah.
We I think maybe it will be a question of maybe 6 months. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
for all the songs because I had some new ideas of lyrics. It will be not like CD-ROM, but I don't know. Maybe I will I will talk about some crazy shit about from outer space. I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
But I think maybe less. I hope less than 1 year.
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Maybe.
usually it's, you take your time and get the music right. And I know for me, sometimes it takes forever you never finish, right? When you listen to the song, either you want to add more or you want to change something. So sometimes, you never finished, right?
Such a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. I know.
No, I'm just I'm kidding. But yes, the choices are very hard to do.
Yes.
There, as we said just a few minutes ago, it will be some sacrifice to do again. So, but it will be for the best. Um, like I said, I will be in the guitar, rhythmic guitar.
Yes.
So to make it more louder, more loud.
Right. More guitar.
Loud,
more
fast.
guitar.
Yes, that's it. More
Right.
guitar.
More guitar.
And
No.
we maybe we will go back on something like full notes, but more. I don't know if it's a good word, but more elaborated, more worked, more with more details.
Yes.
And yes, I think it will be great. Like,
So it's not going to be concept. It's just you're just writing individual songs for the new one, then, right?
yeah,
Okay.
right. New concept. I always wanted to write some lyrics about another life in space.
Okay.
Maybe some kind of religion from outer space or
Sure.
something like this. What what could happen on Earth if we know everyone, each of us, uh, if a real life exists out of the Earth.
Right.
So it's something very. I think this that kind of topic is very very interesting. So I will try to write something about that topic.
I like that. That's really cool. I mean, you guys are very different. Like I said, I mean, and I think that shows that, you don't really try to influence yourself from other bands of your genre. So you try to keep everything just separate. And then when you're writing, you're just coming up with different concepts. So that's really, really cool. So your live show, do you incorporate a lot of that with your live show also, like visual?
Yes. The visual was created by my sister, Aurelia.
Okay.
She made all the I don't know the word, but the motion.
Yes.
The motion picture.
Right.
She created this especially for us, and we made the release party with this visual, and it was awesome. It was really awesome.
Yeah.
And I hope really we will have another one for the next album. It will
Sure.
be great. So,
very cool.
And the artwork, because she did it with the artwork from an artist, French artist, Joe Ryu. I don't know how we pronounce.
Sure.
And he's very known in the stoner universe.
Okay.
It's a person very famous in the stoner. In the stoner universe. So
right.
I don't have the word to describe it.
Oh, like that genre. The genre. Yes.
Genre. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So you guys, outside of music, what besides like the video games and that kind of thing and movies, what else has really influenced your music besides the movies and things like that? I mean, are there like some books that you guys like to read that kind of influence you also, story wise?
As far as I'm concerned, I read yes. I always, almost write about some books like Richard Matheson, because
Okay.
I say it with the French accent.
Yes, it's okay. That's awesome. Yeah.
Richard Matheson. And I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan,
Okay.
and I really like that kind of series or books. Richard Matheson, I think the first thing I wrote, I read was amazing about post-nuke, about sci-fi, and he's very inspired me to talk about some topic, well, about some novel he wrote.
Okay.
So Richard Matheson, yes, first, that's the writer I mentioned.
Nice. No, that's cool, man. Yeah, I think you guys bring a lot to the table as far as your music. And if people, I'm going to leave links below in the show notes for your videos and all your music, because it's really, like I said, it's really fresh. And I'm digging, like I said, I'm just digging the groove and the sound. And do you guys have any plans ever to come out and do any shows out here in America? I think that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yes, it would be pretty cool. We get called by someone. He proposed to play at Las Vegas.
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
But if we play at Las Vegas, it will be great if we can play on 3 or 4 dates minimum.
Right.
But it's too complicated for us, because we have our job.
Yeah.
We need some money to do this. So it's not easy, but we think it's the last thing to do.
Yeah.
It's to play in USA. Really.
How about Wockenfest?
Rockin' Fest?
Yeah, in Germany.
In Germany, yes. We already play in Germany.
All right.
Moreover, yeah. We the last year we had a tour. We're touring with Truck Fighters.
Okay.
And an American band. Some guys it called Wizard.
Okay.
From Montana.
Oh, from Montana. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. You can check it. It's awesome.
Okay.
Awesome songs, awesome band, really,
Cool.
and very nice guy. They became friends.
Nice.
During the tour. So we play in Germany and Austria and Netherlands.
Okay.
10 concerts in a row.
Wow.
And
Nice.
It was awesome, really.
No, that's cool.
But there is a fest in Germany, the Desert Fest.
Okay.
I think we are more able to play in Desert Fest than Rockfest. I think that's only my thoughts. But yes, we would like to play more in Germany, because there is a real audience.
Yeah, I think Germany's got they love music there, man, and that's why I'm very interested, and I'm hoping to go to Wockenfest in probably another year or so. But That just seems like a pretty awesome time. There's so many different bands, right? Just a lot of music, and there's a lot of awesome festivals out there just to begin with. So I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And in Spain, it's pretty cool too. Spain, we played 3 times at Barcelona, and the audience very curious people. They really love music. Uh, uh, they yes, it was all the time. The first concert where the 3 concerts we did, it was amazing too.
Nice.
So there is a real and good audience in Spain too.
That's cool. I think finding the right audience for original music, and I think it's great that you guys are doing the original. You know, it's really hard here now in the United States. I think a lot of original music is just not making it out there. People are not listening. You know, and you would imagine today with technology, you know, we have YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and everything like that, that, you know, you can find new music, you can get out there and listen. But I think right now, you know, especially here in the United States, everybody listens to cover bands. You know what I mean? So you got all these bands out there. Yeah, they play other people's music. Which it's cool if you go to the bar and you have a couple of drinks and your friends and whatever, and you're listening to, you know, some cover bands and whatever. It's not bad, but it's almost like that when I was, I don't know, probably about 15 years ago, 20 years ago, our music scene was great for original music, you know. A lot of musicians now here in the United States that I've seen that were doing original music have stopped because there's not a big market. Not a lot of people were listening, you know, or finding the original music. So they all started cover bands. You know, how is it with you know, in France? I mean, a lot of people, you know, just still doing original music like you guys.
We have the choice. We have the choice to make some original music or to play cover in a cover band. But the cover band make money.
Yeah, yes, they make the money. I know.
Songs don't make money.
Why? You know, that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's so frustrating, right? The cover bands make all the money.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Same thing by you.
Because, what? Sorry.
I said that. I said it's the same thing by you. Then the cover bands are making all the money, and the original bands, we struggle.
Yes, absolutely. Original bands struggle, especially in France, because France it's a little country. It's not very large country, and about culture, we have our culture, but about music, it's complicated.
Yeah,
very complicated. If we have something to do in Europe, I think it wouldn't be in France.
Yeah,
and it's sad. Yeah, it's sad because we play now. We play in some town in the north of France.
Yeah,
because there is an audience, a real audience for our music, but to play in Germany and Netherlands, we help us to understand. We understand it's not the same audience, not the same way to listen to music, not the same curiosity.
Yeah.
You see. Um, so yes, uh, cover band. mm, Everyone do what they want, but I think they don't take some risk. We have an expression in France. I don't know if in English it's the same. Say it's le goût du risque, the taste of the risk.
Yeah.
Uh, and cover band. I'm sorry, I can't think uh, there is some risk with it.
Right.
So it's mm, it's sad. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Because we have, like I said, we have the same problem here, and original bands we
Yeah.
have a hard time, playing. There's we have a hard time out here. So, I think that's sad because there's a lot of good music out there. There's a lot of great bands, like you guys. I would have. It's just crazy the way I found out about you guys, but I'm glad I did. Again, I've become a big fan now, so I really dig the music, and it's great to see that you guys are just sticking it out, and you're writing, you're playing live, you're doing what you love to do, and creating the music that inspires you, and that's beautiful, because at the end of the day, when your life is over, you left something on this earth that's part of you.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, something from us, uh, um, a kind of a print,
Yes.
a print where we stay until the end.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. It's for sure. And so cool, man. We're almost running out of time, but before we finish, I want to just ask you a couple more questions. So as far as the different countries you guys have played, where was the favorite place? Where was the crowd like crazy? What was one of your favorite places to play?
Where was the favorite place? I remember. I remember the last year. It was Berlin.
Okay.
Berlin, I think Berlin was amazing, and then Amsterdam.
Okay.
Um, it was such an atmosphere, such a kind of a joyful. Everybody scream and I don't have the word to describe.
It's okay.
This,
It's okay.
but it was really really amazing.
That's awesome.
And then I think because there is many places. I can't talk about just one place.
Yeah.
It's too frustrating.
That's good. That's a good feeling, though. That's awesome, man. You guys have any plans to go to Italy?
No, never.
Okay.
We would like to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But never played in Italy.
Yeah. I know the music is pretty cool. They dig music out there too. So I used to go to Italy when I was younger because I have a lot of family there, and they would always ask me to bring. They would ask me to bring records. Hey, can you bring some Ozzy? Can you bring some Black Sabbath? Yeah, yeah. So they like the music out there. Yeah.
Nice, very cool. Very
awesome,
cool.
Man.
There is a last place I would like to talk about. It's Austria, Vienna.
Ah, okay.
It was really awesome. The stage was large, so I ran like Axl Rose, and,
yes.
I run on the left, on the right, and I jump. Or it was great,
Nice.
and the concert hall was full. It was full.
Beautiful.
So crazy.
Can't ask for more than that. That's awesome, man. So, well, anyway, Frederic, listen, man, I want to appreciate your time. Thank you so much for making the time. And people don't know, Frederic is calling all the way from France, so we had to make a special arrangement. It's over here, it's early in the morning in Chicago, and over there it's in the evening. But I want to thank you very, very much, and
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm going to on the show. I'm also gonna play one of your songs on the show, so you guys will you'll hear that. And I'm gonna leave all the links below for everybody. Definitely check out Deadly Viper. These guys are an amazing band. If you're into that stoner rock, if you're into just groove, I call it groove metal. It's just it's really cool. I dig your voice. You have a very, very unique voice for the style of music. So,
thank you.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think you guys are great. And, when you're ready with new music, please let me know. I'll have you guys back on the show.
Sure.
For sure, man. Definitely. So we could plug some stuff, and I definitely would love to talk to the other guys too. So, but anyway, I'm going to end this segment, but Frederic, do not hang up. You hold on 1 second. Everybody else, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's my interview with Deadly Viper. What a killer band. What a great guy. Really, man, it's hard to find original music out there, but when you do and you find gems like this, it's pretty cool. So check out the links below. I've got links to all of their music, their Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff, so you can check them out on the socials. If you're out there in France, man, and you guys are seeing them live, or in Germany or wherever you guys are listening from, and you've seen them live, or you are going to see them live somewhere, man, just shoot me a message. Let me know. You can reach us at thebeardspeakspodcast@gmail.com. And where can you check out the show? I'm glad you asked. Guys, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Podcast Index, Overcast, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Podcast Addict, Castro, Castbox, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, Deezer, Listen Notes, Player FM, Good Pods, True Fans, and Podfriend. We're on everything, man. And check out www.thebeardspeakspodcast.com. You can check out links to all our social media there. And again, guys, thank you so much. God bless. We'll see you soon.